What's up, guys? My name is Lucky. This is Lucky Lad TV. I'm your host for this video, and it is time for the final installment of my Pokemon competitive team building guide, and this is the specific task team. And I'm about to attempt something that is not very often seen in singles, and that is a Trick Room team. That's right. Lucky's going in. I'm going to try and build a singles Trick Room team, which is, it's a pain in the ass, to be perfectly honest with you guys, because in order to do this, you need to set up the Trick Room and then switch out, which means you need a really fat Pokemon to switch into, which means that Trick Room is not all that viable, I'd say. So I'm not going to do it. All right. 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? My name is Lucky. This is Lucky Lad TV. I am your host for this video. And it is time for the final part of my Pokemon competitive team building guide. And I am sad. I am sad because I have enjoyed this very much. It's why I always look forward to Monday when I record the One Trade Wednesday stuff. Speaking of which, if I have done my calculations correctly, no, never mind. 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? My name is Lucky. This is Lucky Lad TV. I'm your host for this video, and it is time for the specific task team. And I would do a baton pass team, but you all know how to do that. I would do a screens team or a Trick Room team or a Tailwind team or something like that. But the thing about those is that they're really much better suited for doubles. So when you think of specific task, you think of Pokemon working together to accomplish something very specific. And I, for the longest time, had no idea where I was going to go with this. And then I sort of had an epiphany, which is, instead of having all of your Pokemon work together so that your last Pokemon has super duper high stats, whittle down your opponent instead of boosting your own Pokemon. And the way that I'm doing that is that it's going to be entry hazards everywhere. 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, 3 layers of Spikes, Whirlwind, Roar. This team is going to be so that my opponent cannot stay in, and every time they come back in, they've got another problem to deal with. And the first thing that I'm doing is getting my Kofagrigus up in here. Because guess what? It gets Toxic Spikes. I don't know why, but it does. And guess what else it learns? Not Recover, which for a second I thought it did. But it does get Will-O-Wisp. And it gets Shadow Ball. And it learns and it has Mummy as its ability, which is actually really awesome. Because it nullifies abilities. I'm going to name you... What am I going to name you? Crawling. Going to bring you down to level 50. I'm going to make you male. Yeah, that's creepy. Toxic Spikes, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, and I think I'm just gonna go Knockoff. I don't really need much of anything else because you don't get Roar or Whirlwind, which is kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. So, or Pain Split. You do have the leftover, so. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with Energy Ball just for coverage. I'm gonna maximize your HP and maximize your physical defense. You don't need physical attack. Just give you 4 here. Not that it'll really make a difference. So we have a Pokemon with Toxic Spikes. Now we need a Pokemon with regular spikes. And the reason I went with crawling is because it's a ghost type, so it's immune to, what's that thing? Rapid spin. Because rapid spin will make it so that all of my efforts will have been relatively futile. So, the thing that I want setting up, regular spikes, I want to have, well, not that many Pokemon learn regular spikes, so, you know, I can't be picking and choosing for this one. I actually have, like, no idea what even learns regular spikes. I know Omastar does, but, you know, I'm not going with Omastar. What else does? Well, I really have no idea. What learns spikes? I know Skarmory does. But Skarmory is an OU. We're not bringing this up to OU. That's ridiculous. I think I'm going to get a Claydol up in here. Because Claydol is nice and specially bulky. 120 special defense. Does Cryogonal learn spikes? You do not. You do learn Rapid Spin, but, you know, I'm not worried about the hazards on my side. What the hell learns spikes? Because I want it to be specially defensive if possible. Do you learn regular spikes by chance? No, just toxic spikes. Okay. I want it to be as bulky as possible, but I also have no idea what learns spikes. So, the trio, I doubt it. I'm just gonna look it up because I honestly have no idea what learns spikes because I never use it because I always go with Stealth Rock. Spikes. Why is it? Thank you. All right. Its Japanese name is Caltrop. That's so cool. Cloyster. Cacturn learns it. Let's see. Huh. Alright, so this is kind of a problem. We could... Ooh! I like that. Escavalier learns it. Spikes. What? But, oh, because Shelmet turns into Excelgor. Duh. Look at me showing off my Pokemon knowledge. Frostlass would get it. At least, yeah, Frostlass would get it. Quillfish gets it. What's Quillfish's bulk like? Okay, you don't have any. Cacturn, Super Duper Frail. Roserades and UU were an RU. And I'm not moving this team up. It just doesn't have the... It just can't. It can't. What about Roselia? What is your bulk? With an Eviolite, you could take a hit. That would be base 120. Excelgor can't take any hits of any kind. An Eviolite Roselia would work. The thing about Excelgor, though, is that it's really fast. But like I said, it has no bulk to it. So I really don't want to go with an Eviolite. Wait, no, I do want to go with an Eviolite Roselia. Roselia, you don't get Energy Ball anymore. You get Dark Pulse, even though you're not going to flinch anything. Roselia, you get regular spikes. You get Venoshock. Oh, right, and you get Hex. You get Venoshock. You get Sludge Bomb. Wait, no, you don't need Sludge Bomb. You need Giga Drain. Giga Drain. Spikes, Venoshock, Giga Drain, and... Did you get Roar? I know, because it's just so intimidating they can roar stuff out. You are going to have... Leech Seed. Leech Seed could work. You could also give it Dazzling Gleam. Because I don't think there's going to be a fairy type on it. I don't think I'm going to have a fairy type. I'm actually going to go with Yeah, I'm going to go with the Dazzling Gleam. And you are going to... Oh, I need to bring you down a level 50. I was wondering why your stats look so good. I'll make female and not shiny. Just because I don't like the face. Like your face. 252. 252 special defense. And then just 4 here in special attack. And Eviolite, of course. Eviolite and... I think I'm going to go with Poison Point. Just to see if I can get another poison on my opponent. Okay. Now we need something with Stealth Rock. And that's easy because so many things learn Stealth Rock. Oh wait, you need a name. You're gonna be named not a Rose. Actually, no, I'm gonna name you Thorns. Thorns! So now we need something for Stealth Rock. And I'm thinking Bronzong. No, I don't wanna double up on all these weaknesses. Because we're gonna have enough trouble. We're gonna have enough trouble as is just trying to get some basic stuff off. Ice. Does Electros learn Stealth Rock? No, it doesn't. It wouldn't surprise me if it did, just because it's such a great utility Pokemon. But at the same time, I mean, it would kind of be bullshit if it did. I think Gastrodon does. You don't? Wow. What tier is Quagsire? You're an NU. Wow. Even lower than I thought you were. Quagsire gets Water Absorb. So I'm going with Quagsire. Bring down a level 50. Male. Bill! Bill! Give you the leftovers. Unless you already have them. I'm going to give you the Citrus Berry. I'm just not going to keep it in on a Grass type move. That would be stupid. You're going to have EQ. I know you learned Stealth Rock. You don't? What? How do you not... Bill, I am so disappointed. I am so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I'm going to go with... Actually, I'm going to make you neutrally defensive. Neutral. 252. Close. Wow, you're fat. I think it's so fat. Here's why I did that. Hippowdon's UU? Wow. I did not think that was going to be the case. Wow. You know what? Fuck it. We're going up to UU. Now in the description, I'm going to be like, tier change! So you are turning into a Roserade. RSE. Roserade. Bring you down to level 50. You're going to have the same moveset. It's just, change of scenery. Spikes. Giga Drain. Venoshock. And what the hell was your last? Dazzling Gleam, right? No, I still don't think we're going to have a Fairy type on this team. Oh, you're actually going to have the Black Sludge. Oh, well, the last one wouldn't. But you're going to get the Black Sludge. And you have the leftovers. You're going to be female. You're going to be Thorn. Poison Point. Oh, you get... Oh, if only that is 60 power. Technician would be so powerful. Oof. 252. 252. Max out your special D. Oops. Stop it! God damn. I'm actually going to give it to you in speed, so that you can outspeed an uninvested Pokemon with 90 speed. Which is going to happen all the time, obviously. Anyway, Hippowdon. Hippowdon comes... Sandstream, level 50. Your name is Gloria. Gloria. Make you female. Not shiny, but... the female one is gray in color. Just so you know. which is the color that Gloria is from Madagascar. That's what I name my Hippowdons. Earthquake. Yeah, I was about to say, if you don't learn Stealth Rock, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. The reason I wanted to go straight for Hippowdon is because of Whirlwind. And like I said, I want to force my opponent to switch. And whittle it down with stuff like Rocky Helmet. Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Whirlwind. What else do you get? Slack Off. Hell yeah. Get some recovery up in here. 252. Max out your thing. You know what I mean. Whatever. Okay. So now we have all that stuff. Now just to make it even worse for my opponent, I'm about to do something that will probably be frowned upon. I'm going to put a Galvantula here. Name it Timothy. You, of course, know who Timothy is. This is a different Timothy. So I'm going to name you Gregory. Bring it down to level 50. Make you male. Not shiny. Actually, yes, shiny. Shiny looks cool. Focus Sash, of course. You get the Swarm, which is what I prefer. Bug Buzz. Volt Switch. Don't need any grass cover, so we're fine there. Sticky Web. Like I said, every entry hazard. Every single one. All of them. I hope that wasn't like uber loud. I'll have to check when I go through and edit this. And then Thunderbolt. D-Bolt. 252 max speed. And then a useless 4 points in defense. So, now we have all of our entry hazards. We have all of them. Now we need a Pokemon with Roar that is super duper fat. Because I want to be roaring things pretty much all day. And that means Snorlax. Assuming it learns Roar. If it doesn't, I will probably lose my mind. It doesn't. Ah! How? How did... Need something. Roar! The other problem is, like, Magic Bounce would be a problem. We have a Ghost type, so I'm not worried about Rapid Spin. Defog would be a problem. So I need something with Taunt. So I need something with Prankster. Prankster. I'm going to go with Liepard. When it comes to taunting, I always go with Liepard. Unless there's something faster. Whimsicott's faster, but that's a double poison weakness. And a poison type would actually kind of ruin the whole thing that I got going. Well, here's the thing. Poison types and steel types kind of ruin my mojo. So I actually need it, but I have Gloria. But still, they kind of like ruin what I want to do. But Prankster, what would Prankster do? What was I even getting Prankster for? I honestly cannot remember what I was trying to get Prankster for. Liepard. I just got to go through this so that I can remember. Taunt. That's what I was doing it for. You learn Taunt. If Whimsicott learns Taunt, I'll go with Whimsicott just because it's faster. Do you learn Taunt? You do. Okay, so I'm just going to go with Whimsicott because it's faster. Bring you down a level 50. Name you over here. Over here! Make you female. No. Prankster. Taunt. Oh, we have a fairy type on the team. Would you look at that? Instead of that, you're going to have extra sensory. Don't you learn regular psychic? Okay, you don't. Do you learn Dark Pulse? You don't. Okay. Just gonna give you. What am I gonna give you? Yeah, I'll just give you extra sensory. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Taunt. Dazzling Gleam. You are going to have... You know what? No. You're about to see why I'm not going with that thing. And why I'm going with Liebird. Fake Out. Taunt. That other move. Knock Off. That's why. There's no way it learns Knock Off. It barely has hands. Okay, somehow it learns Knock Off, but I don't think it learns Fake Out. See? That's why. That's why I went for Liebird. Sporks is God. Sporks. Yeah. 5-0. Female. Taunt, Fake Out, Knock Off, and... no, you're gonna have Prankster, of course. Focus Sash. You already have the Focus Sash, so you're not gonna have that. You're gonna have... What are you gonna have? This is a dilemma. It's a dilemma. I don't know what to do. Give it weakness policy. No, I'm actually gonna make you... I'm gonna use closer to what my VGC spread for this thing is, which is HP investment, because you can actually live an attack or two with This isn't the exact EV spread that I did for VGC, but it's closer. The reason being is that now I can give you a citrus berry so that you can, live a couple more things. I don't, however, have another move for you. Sucker Punch, no. Thunder, oh, U-turn. U-turn. U-turn for the win. Because you have Volt Switch. Alright, so we need now one more Pokemans. One more Pokemans. One more Pokemon. Okay, so... Hold on, I'm just checking on something. Oh, so you can have... No. You're going to be max speed. 252. And... There we go. OCD balance. Alright, so... I need one more thing for this team. Taunt would cause an... Defog caused an issue, but now we have Taunt. Rapid Spin caused an issue, but we have a Ghost type. We have all three of our hazards, but Poison and Steel caused an issue, but we have Gloria, who hits nice and hard. What has Magnet Pull? Yeah, no. Holy crap, your special attack is high. Wait, physical, special, physical, special, special. So we need a physical attacker. And there are no really big issues that we still have. Just something with Roar. Because we still don't have anything with Roar. But it needs to have more than just Roar. Like, it needs to be able to do other things as well. We have Toxic on the team, don't we? Oh, we have the Toxic Spikes. So, something with Roar is what I'm looking for, hashtag bars. And something with Rapid Spin, just because Rapid Spin messes with... Well, we're probably going to open with that anyway. So it's not really that much of an issue. Wish, Protect, and Roar. Or just Wish and Roar. Just because Wish would be nice to pass off to one of these two. Or to Sporks, even. So what learns Wish? And what learns Roar? That's another good question. Roar. I think I'll be able to recognize Pokemon that learn Wish easier than Roar. So I'm going to be looking for Roar Pokemon rather than Wish Pokemon. Let's see. We have... Oh yeah, Roar's a TM. Lapras, I'm pretty sure it learns Wish, and it's super duper fat. Lapras. Oh, the evolutions learn Roar. Okay. So, let's see. Which evolution would I go with? I can't go with Sylveon because it's not in the tier that we're in. But I love me some Sylveon. Don't get me wrong. Roar. And you learn Roar, which is kind of weird. Do you learn Wish? You don't. Okay, that's actually surprising. So I think I'm going to go with one of the evolutions. A water type would actually be nice on this team, because we have a bit of a fire issue. Actually, So I'm going to go with the Vaporeon. Go nice and Vaporeon. Give it Wish. Give it Roar. Give it Scald. And give it some other move. Probably Ice Beam. Yeah, definitely going with the Ice Beam. Keep it with the Water Absorb, definitely. 50. Female. Aerial. Obviously. I'm actually going to keep you pink. I'm going to give you... We have Citrus, Focus Sash, Rocky Helmet, Black Sludge Leftovers. So you are going to get... I really want you to have the Leftovers, though. But then what would I give Crawling? Crawling in my skin. I could give Crawling... No, don't need the Lum. And I'm pretty sure Quick Claw's illegal. I'm not sure. I just think it would make sense if it was. What am I going to give you? I honestly have no idea. I personally don't like doubling up on items. There's no rule against it. I just personally don't like doing it. Well, first let's do these things. 252. Close enough. 252. You got plenty of HP. You really don't need help there. And 4. And your item is going to be... I could just give it the air balloon. Expert belt would work to a certain extent. Well, we don't have any ground immunity on the team, so an air balloon... I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it helps. Because that way it's immune to 2 things. It's immune to ground, and it's also immune to water. So that is our team. We have Ariel the Vaporeon with the Roar and the Wish, so it can pass off a Wish. We have Sports the Liepard with the Fake Out, Taunt, Knockoff, and U-Turn. We have Gregory the Focus Sash Galvantula, Bug Buzz, Volt Switch, Sticky Web, Thunderbolt. We have Gloria the Hippowdon with the Rocky Helmet. It is Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Whirlwind, and Slack Off. We have Thorn the Roserade, Spikes, Giga Drain, Venoshock, and Extrasensory. And last but not least, we have Crawling the Kofagrigus with the Leftovers, Mummy Ability, Toxic Spikes, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, and Dark Pulse. Alright guys, so this is the Team Magma type chart coverage thingy for the specific task team. This is the last one. It makes me so sad. As you can see, we have a problem with ice, we have a problem with fire, and we have a problem with flying. And flying is the biggest issue because we have no resistances. However, we only have one weakness, So it's not like a colossal problem. But, you know, the rest of it, I mean, you guys can figure it out. You're smart enough. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the ending of this video. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. If you are as sad as I am for the end of this series, or if you just enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Definitely subscribe to the channel. You can find that down below as well. I'm going to get about. Thanks so very much for watching. I will see you all soon. Best luck to you out there. Bye.